Hey, Shalom. I like to start off by giving all praises, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kwadash. I like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders, the elder bishops, the Connecticut bishops, and the elders in Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching His word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Israelite foreigners, you know, the Israelites that live amongst the heathen that look like some of those heathen. Shalom to y'all, the scattered sheep, speckled bird. Shalom to the Akim. And peace and salutations to the Akwat that listen and learn in silence. Shalom to the true believers, the true worshipers of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Those are the hopeful elect. Just coming, I'm the brother Yahweh Abba. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. Got a quick lesson. I got another article I would like to share. Just, you know, showing you that it's perilous times, man. And to be honest, you have to vet these Fefails out here, because, you know, they work for the spiritual demon Satan. Not all, but the majority of them do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read some of the article. I'll probably just read the heading, because it seems it's like an article that has a lot of ads. I don't want the screen recorder to get cut off. And I'm gonna get a couple of precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. Actually, before I do that, let me get a quick precept. I get this in the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 5, and it reads, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things." And you see the word Lord is written in all capital letters, so I let you know it's talking about our Heavenly Father, the God of Israel. His name is Yahweh, and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai. You see? So evil men understand not judgment, but those that seek Yahweh, they understand all things, you know? So, yeah. You got to be circumspect. You got to vet these women, man. And the reason why I say that is because of the article that I got from my brother, Shalom to him. This is from NBC 10, Philadelphia, and it reads, "A woman is accused of stabbing her boyfriend. She told police she poked him." You see, this is why you need to vet these women. It says Jessica Eustace is facing multiple charges in connection with the stabbing of her on-again, off-again boyfriend at his Upper Darby Township home, according to a criminal complaint. You see? So, you definitely got to vet these women, man. Now, that's all I'm going to read on that, because I don't want the screen recorder to cut off. Get a couple of precepts on the Fefail, and that'll be the lesson. I'm going to try to flow for like 10 minutes. Alright, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, 7th chapter, and we're going to go down to the 26th verse, I believe. I'll start there. It says, actually I'll start at 25. It says, "I applied mine heart to know and to search, and to seek out wisdom, and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness." It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets." And you know the word heart in the Hebrew is lab, which is your mind. So her mind is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. "Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her." You see? So, basically, like it tells you in the Apocrypha, a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man. I believe that's in Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach. I believe the 26th or the 25th or the 26th chapter. Lord willing, I'll get that. But like it says, whoever pleases the Heavenly Father shall escape from her. So you might have a demon in your life now, or you might have previously had a demon in your life, waking up to this truth, and you know, when you woke up and you were doing the things that's pleasing to the Heavenly Father, you know, like going to the highways and hedges, studying, reading, fasting, praying, and doing those things, the Lord might have removed her from your life. So that's a prime example, you know. Verse 27, it reads, "Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher." And the preacher is King Solomon, which, if you can receive it, is Yahushua in the reincarnation. Yahushua was King Solomon. It says, "Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account." It says, "Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found." You see? So out of 1,000 men, King Solomon said he found one that was righteous. But out of 1,000 women, and if you know the story of King Solomon, he had 700 wives and 300 concubines. You see? So he had 1,000 wives. And out of 1,000 women, he said he found none that were righteous. You see? So this is some real stuff. You know? It says, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Matter of fact, I'll read 29. It says, "Lo," which means look, "this only have I found, that the Heavenly Father hath made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions." You see? That's why it tells you in the book of Jeremiah, the 17th chapter, that the heart is desperately wicked and corrupt. Who can know it? You know, roughly paraphrasing. That's why you have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and you'll never go wrong, you know? Because if you lean upon your own understanding, it tells you in Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, to trust in the Heavenly Father and lean not onto your own understanding, you see? Because when you lean onto your own understanding, you tend to go off and veer away from the law, statutes, and commandments, you see? But I got a ride coming, so I'll just end it here. Lord's willing, you was edified. Till next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.